Hi, talking today again about boundaries. I think sometimes people feel like boundaries are selfish. And I think boundaries are, I don't ever promote people being selfish, but there are things I think that only you can do to take care of yourself. A friend of mine has a statement that she made, and I love it. When somebody asks her to do something, sometimes her response is, well, I can't do this, but I can do this. And I want to make sure I'm not talking today about people who have addictions or mental health issues or anything like that. Excuse me, that's not who I'm talking about. Because sometimes people believe you should kind of do what they want you to do without regard to what works for you. And that's sometimes a hard line for people to draw. Especially if the person is somebody who is accustomed to, and I'll use the word manipulative because I think that's a safe word to use for it. Their intention is for you to do what they want, and whether that works for you or not is completely immaterial to them. And I think that's a real hard thing, especially when it's family members, because you want to be helpful. I think most people want to be helpful, but I think the line people need to understand about themselves is this is what I can do, but I can't do this. And I love the sentence, I can't do that, but I can do this, which sometimes isn't, they might come at you and say, well, that's not enough. I need you to do more. And becoming comfortable with, well, this is what I can do. Because again, I never promote selfishness or anything like that. That's not what I mean. I just know that, especially with people I deal with a lot, you hear the statement, it's family members a lot of the time. And it's made as a very much of an obligation, and guilt is attached if you don't do it and that sort of thing. And I think it might take some practice to get comfortable saying, I can't do this, but I can do this. And make it something that is something that you can do with joy. Because I think sometimes when you do things out of such a strict sense of obligation, it builds resentment in you. And then that really doesn't work, because that's a whole other thing to have to deal with. But just being comfortable, setting boundaries of what you are able to do, and not allowing somebody else to dictate that. Again, always loving, always kind, but firm. I hope you have a good day. Talk to you soon. Bye.